Hey guys, Pickle here. Today I dedicated all my time towards modding Minecraft for 24 hours. Even with all the pre-planning I did for my previous aim training video, all the concepts were wrong. So this time around, I came much more prepared for this challenge than in my previous one. So my plan was after 24 hours, I should have produced my very own personal version of modded Minecraft, otherwise known as the Big Pickle mod. Little side note, I have a little bit of modding experience in Minecraft due to my work, but nothing too crazy. None of the topics in this video really requires coding, so I promise you, I won't bore you with any nerd shit, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. For this challenge, I planned on making a mod that includes at least 5 mobs, 5 weapons, 1 biome, 3 armor sets, and some blocks. I planned on working on the mobs and the weapons for 8 hours each, leaving 8 hours for the biome, armor sets, and some extra blocks. Maybe with extra time, I could add a little extra goodies. And at the end of this challenge, I wanted to change things up a bit and actually try to beat the mod with a friend, while introducing them to my creations for the first time. The tool I use for this video is MC Creator, which is used for putting all my mobs and weapons together in Minecraft, like how much damage each tool will do and how much defense each armor piece will give. For the creation of the models, I use Blockbench for each of the custom mobs and tools to add a little bit of spice to my game. For most of this video, you'll be watching me sculpt my models in Blockbench for a majority of it. With these tools combined, you're able to be very creative in design. I wanted to make sure that the first 5 mobs and weapons I make have as much detail as possible, while at the same time needing YouTube for help due to being completely new to most of these topics. So before I get into the suffering, if you enjoy the video, a sub would make my day. Anyway, enough e-begging. Let's get into it. Starting off for the first 8 hours, I started modeling the mobs. I wasn't sure what type of mob I wanted to add at the start of this mod pack, but settled on something really simple and stupid. Among Us. He was really easy to model. He was only 3 cubes put together, and I added a little bit more extra detail on his legs to make him look a little bit smoother. But I was happy with the way he came out. After adding his little model, I then had to give him texture, which was also pretty easy due to him being one solid color and his little goggles. I ended up going for a darker shade of red, and this was the final product. After that, you might think we finished our first model, but I wanted to go an extra step and add animations for my little guy. I made a walking animation, an idle animation, and a hurt animation. Then I finished my first model. When I first booted up my game, I was greeted by a little tiny guy, but don't be fooled, he was very loud. Among Us! His animations weren't working and seemed to just be gliding everywhere. I don't know what was wrong with his animations, but I just could not seem to fix any of them. Also, I made him a neutral mob that you can ride, and he spawns in every biome, if you're okay with him blasting your ears. Among Us! For my second mob, like the self-righteous egomaniac I am, I wanted to model a pickle jar to add myself into the game. I struggled modeling circular objects due to Blockbench only using cubes, so making a mob have rounded edges was a little bit of a struggle, but I managed in the end with my flat pickle jar. I added in extra details to the sides to make it smoother and less blocky, and this was the finished model. Moving on to texturing, I wasn't sure how to paint the pickles inside of the jar, and just settled on dotting the outside with different colors. I settled on this bright green color for the jar and light gray color for the lid. I tried to add as much texture to the sides as possible. After finalizing my textures, this was the look of my pickle jar. Not the most complex looking model, but it gets the job done. When it came to the animations, I made an idle animation that would make him stretch up and down every once in a while. Then I booted up Minecraft with my complete model. And when I loaded into the game, the animations were working, but he kept bouncing. His idle animation was looping 24/7 because I guess he was idle the whole time. By the way, of course I had to record my own voice lines and add them into Minecraft. I'm a YouTuber. My ego is through the roof.
Hey, my name is Pickle.
My name is Pickle.
Among Us!
You seem to be hurting me.
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 You seem to be
Hey,
hurting
my
me.
name is Pickle.
With the pickle jar and the Among Us added, I realized how annoying this pack was gonna be. Wanting to swap it up a bit and not add another meme bullshit mob for now, I decided I wanted to model a little Gunther penguin from Adventure Time. So I started modeling the shape of his body from the ground up with the belly of the penguin. I started with the head, the beak, then the eyes. But when working on his beak is when the issue started to arise. When I finished my model and tried to apply a texture, I would get an error pop-up that was due to some of the cubes in the model being too small to texture. I was stuck trying to fix his nose for a solid 10 minutes, and I was forced to leave him with a stubby nose. Coloring him was pretty simple. Most of the characters up till now have been pretty simple in color. This was his final look for my little penguin. I think he came out cute and lore accurate, but I also wanted to animate his little arms flapping up and down as his idle animation, which turned out even nicer. I checked him out in game and he looked fine, nothing too amazing, he was a little lackluster in my opinion. So I wanted my next mob to be bigger and more complex. That's when I thought of the idea of a mob that was a bit more chill. So I started modeling him from the ground up, starting with his shoes, working all the way up to his torso and then his arms. While working on him, I realized that he was way too wide at the start. So later I knew I had to slim him down a bit, but for now I wanted to add his arms inside of his jacket pockets. This was the hardest part of the model. Trying to make his arms look normal going inside of his jacket, just insanely hard to do with cubes. Making the arms bend with only cubes was mind-numbingly a challenge to get right. I felt like I had spent more time on these arms than I did with the Among Us mob that I made. But modeling his head was the confusing part. Look at this image. Do you notice anything? His eyes are stapled onto one side of his face. So I wasn't sure how to model his head and where to put his eyes. So I settled on giving him the Brian Griffin nose and to later draw on his eyes. And at least Brian Griffin's face wasn't stapled onto one side of his head. This was the final look of the model. Coloring the model was pretty easy, due to the reference photo having the exact same colors. After adding the final touches, this was the final look of my mob. I was very happy with the end results. I added a tapping animation for his foot as his idle animation. I then added him to my world immediately. I didn't code him or do anything. He just stands there with a smirk. Not too much though. For my 5th mob, I wanted to make at least one Pokemon for this challenge, so I picked my favorite Gen 1 starter, Bulbasaur. Anyway, if you've ever seen Bulbasaur or any of the other Gen 1 starters, you would know that all the starters are very smooth. I wasn't sure how to model an animal that's smooth like this. So like last time, I started with his feet. My first iteration of Bulbasaur looked like a cat more than anything. I made him way too skinny and needed some meat on his legs. I made his entire model a little bit fatter. My favorite part of modeling him was his little flower thingy on his back, and I settled on 2 eyes on his face because the mouth seemed a little bit too hard to add. I think I really knocked it out of the park when it comes to his coloring. I tried to use different darker shades of green to mix in for his texture. And this was the final look of my first ever Pokemon. For animation, when he's idle, I just made him shiver. In game, he looked really tiny. I'm really happy about how he turned out as one of my final mobs. After 8 hours, I was able to create, texture, and animate these 5 mobs. Finally, now we can proceed to the cool part of the video, the weapons.
That's it.
For my first weapon, I wanted to try something a little bit different. I wanted something more than just a sword or a gun. So I had an idea. My friend loves Jujutsu Kaisen. If you don't know what it is, it's an anime. And in this anime, there's a scene of a character named Mechamaru just flipping off the enemy. It's basically a running inside joke that we have of this specific image. So that's what I wanted to add through our playthrough. So I looked through images of robot arms for the start of this thing and turned it into a sort of glove that fits on your hand. I wasn't sure how wide I wanted the glove to be or how much I should stretch it out. After finalizing the base, shaping the cubes to act like bending fingers was the highlight of this weapon. I repeated this process over and over again, and this was the final result of the robot hand. Now I just needed to make sure the texturing matched the model. I tried to get the right color of gray and a little bit of red for the arm, just like the tip of his finger. I finished the model and the product was beautiful and accurate. I couldn't be bothered to animate the weapons due to my animation efforts being a complete failure. I couldn't handle it anymore. In game, this thing looked wicked. I added a lightning bolt effect every time you hit an enemy, so it's lore accurate with his lasers or something. You might think, wow, you coded all that? You must be amazing at coding. But no, this is the coding of the lightning bolt right here. I am a coding master. But I had to make the lightning bolt cosmetic due to the user dying every time they use it. Next, I wanted to add this little rinky-dink Castle Miner Z pickaxe for the playthrough. Do you guys remember Castle Miner Z? It's exactly how AI would generate a Minecraft pickaxe. It looks so out of place in Minecraft, it's funny how horrible it looks. Now, even though it's not a weapon, I needed to add at least one custom tool to my pack. So that's my excuse. So if you feel scammed out of that one, don't worry, it gets better. Do you guys like the classic double barrel shotgun? Well, I do. So instead of a melee weapon, I decided to make a shotgun. I started with the classic 2-barrel design, and then started to move towards a rust double barrel shotgun design. Screwdriver and everything. I was really proud of making this model. So proud, in fact, I'm gonna turn it to 2000 speed and just show you. and this was its final look. I tried to texture it with a more grimy look, and it ended up just looking like the Scout shotgun from TF2. Due to it being a shotgun, I would also need to make bullets. So I also had to texture and model my own bullets, which in the end were useless anyway due to me changing it to shoot out Wither Skulls instead. But overall was still a big success as my first ranged weapon, but is still such a massive gap on other weapon mods in Minecraft, which just shows the ceiling of modding. Our fourth weapon is a video game classic. It's the Tifa Lockhart game with the blonde child. I decided on the Buster Blade due to wanting to try and model a big sharp sword, specifically from Final Fantasy VII Remastered, and to put my detailing to the test. It looks easy at first as a handle, guard, and a big blade on top, but no. Without any finer details, the model would just look like a big rectangle sword. The hardest part for this model was 100% trying to make the top of the blade look sharp and even. And the texturing came down to trying to find the right dark palette for the sword. Pure black when texturing does not look right at all when on weapons. It only looks good in base Minecraft. I tried to make the blade look as closely as the comparison model. This was my final design. What do you guys think? Should I have done the original Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword, or is the remastered version fine? Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Also, I added the fact that you gain speed 2 when having the sword out for a little extra speed. And with that, I finished weapon number 4. For my final weapon, I did something a little bit unconventional. I love the boats in Minecraft, and I thought they could have a little bit more depth to them. So I wanted to add a paddle weapon to my collection. I started by modeling the comically large spoon, and I gave it the classic boat texture, while also making Steve actually hold it like a paddle, like in a first-person game, which is the coolest part. I made it do a decent amount of damage, while also making it that every time you mine a block with it, you get a bucket of milk. With the weapon section coming to an end, I then focused on making my first ever biome in Minecraft. I definitely was not gonna take it seriously. I turned the grass in my biome into cake. I turned the stone to ice. The particle animations inside the biome are little critical strike animations. The icing on the cake being they can spawn any structure from any dimension, making it extra cursed. And this thing is huge. It spawns frequently and covers a large amount of blocks for a biome. It adds just the right amount of spice to this already cooked mod. Leaving off with the final topic I wanted to cover in this mod, being the armor. This was the tricky part of the video. Modeling armor pieces and putting it into game was a bit of a struggle. When it came to editing the textures, my first armor piece was a little top hat, and it was a really simple design. For my first try, it worked out perfectly. But most importantly, it worked in game. Then I worked on my chest piece. I wanted to try something different and ended up with kind of like a hanging armor piece design with hidden text. As you may know, you have one head. When it comes to the chest piece, it's not just your torso that's connected to it. You also have arms. That's the part of the model I struggled around. If you're wondering why I'm stating the obvious, it's because I didn't model them separately, causing multiple models to stack. But when attempting to add the leggings and the boot textures, the models and the textures were completely scrambled. So I scrapped them for now and just kept the chest piece and my top hat. But don't worry, I'll add another set for the playthrough. It's just a template though. Without any further explanation, I wanted to keep some of these items and blocks a secret for the playthrough. And before we get into the playthrough, I thought I'd give a little explanation on some things. All of the mobs and weapons I had worked on in this video were done in 17 hours straight, not a full 24. At the 17-hour mark, I felt complete with my mod pack additions, and spent the other 7 hours on vanilla tweaks. Anyway, I hope you guys aren't too mad due to it being modding for 17 hours and retexturing for 7. Anyway, let's see if me and my friend can beat this mod pack. Okay guys, I'm with my friend Jacobo here. Say hi, Jacobo.
What's up?
And today we're playing the Big Pickle pack, the Big Pickle mod. I'm so excited!
I'm so excited. Cannot wait.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the server. Okay, one sec. Perfect. It's
I'm
beautiful.
in.
Beautiful. Oh my
ASI
goodness.
Squidward.
It's
My new
beautiful.
character's here too.
Oh, your new character's here?
Yeah, he's moonwalking.
Oh, dude, grab one of these roses. Grab one of these roses right here.
Missing
Oh.
textures.
Cheeseburger. Oh, cheeseburger blocks. Oh my god. Press E.
Missing E.
Put the cheeseburger inside your crafting table and put the poppy on top of it. This is how we are going to start off our Let's Play.
Let's go. What a little team, man.
Cool team, man.
I'm off that galaxy gas.
Dude, this thing lasts. It's 8
Wait, you
more
get
seconds.
strength 3 for 138 years.
Yes, that's it is the
perfect.
galaxy gas buff, dude. Okay,
I'm
so
off
we
8
need
Broly packs.
to. Okay, let's build our crafting table right here.
Building
Samsolic
crafting
block.
table.
Okay, right click the Samsolic block.
Sure.
We are going to make a boat. And when we get this boat, we are going to put it in the middle for the paddling.
About the paddle.
It's quite beautiful, I know. Also, dirt block. You need a dirt block. I definitely was not lazy with this.
I got some milk for breaking some blocks with a paddle.
Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Put the dirt block in the center. Oh my goodness. Castle Miner Z pickaxe. It's beautiful.
We gotta get some more galaxy gas.
We need to kill all my mobs. Yeah, I need a rose somewhere. I'll find it. We need to kill all the mobs. This is so bad.
He's so nonchalant about it. He really doesn't care.
We need to kill all 5 of my mobs.
Like the Infinity Stones.
I see myself in the distance. Oh. Where's that from? Oh, it's right here.
Okay, I
So
hear
tiny.
the Among Us.
It's right here. It's so tiny. You're trying to steal my
You could
people.
ride him.
Oh, you're just riding them. I must kill myself.
Are they evil?
They're pretty chill.
Chill.
Kind of chill. Okay.
Ooh. Diamonds.
Come by the Samsolic bench. Okay.
What are we
Oh.
making?
We're making something very special. So we're going to be putting a stick at the bottom right of the crafting grid.
Mm-hmm.
2 oak planks on top. The
Okay.
clock in the middle. And we're putting our 3 diamonds wrapped around it. Wrapped around the clock at the top.
Wow.
So, wow.
I made it.
know. We made. Oh my. Jesus Christ.
I'm liking this mod pack already.
Oh wow! Thank you for that. That was amazing. I need a galaxy gas. Anyway, yeah. How many hamburgers do you got?
Got 11 hamburgers. 11 Big Macs.
Kind of naked right now. We have to make hamburger boots and hamburger, leggings.
boots.
Hamburger
I have 2 of
boots.
those burgers back.
Yeah. Here you go. Have 2 burgers.
14 armor.
Oh, by the way, you want to know a way to transport around faster? Press E and put them inside the crafting bench. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh, there it is.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Blew his brains out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to find a nether fortress. It should spawn in here somewhere.
Looks like just all
Nether
cake
fort.
for now. Oh, I found one.
Did you actually?
there.
Wow. Guys, this is not scripted. Okay, so, oh my goodness, you're nuts. Wait, did you hit that ender pearl?
Of course.
I missed.
Oh!
What? How did you do?
Your pickle deflected my shotgun blast and sent it right back at me.
Are you serious? That's funny. I want you to take this emerald right here. I want you to put it inside your crafting table.
Armor tier. Ooh. Hey,
You're
now
glowing now, so
you
I
won't
can't
lose
you.
me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose you anymore. Okay, let's go.
These pickles are protecting the blazes.
Bam, son. Okay, I have 4 rods. How many rods do you got?
Got 10. Think we're
Got
good.
10 and wait, really?
Yeah.
All right, we're ready. Let's go. So,
Hey, my name is Pickle.
wheat seeds. Give me all your ender pearls
Hey, my name is Pickle.
and your blaze rods. Okay. So let's see where it
Alright.
goes.
Hey, my name is Pickle.
Where is it?
This way.
That way? It has to be 1,000 blocks away from the spawn or something.
I do not know. Need another rose.
Find a rose. There it is. No, it's Among Us.
Those are
I thought
Among
those were
Uses.
rose.
They're invincible.
I think show. Oh wait, I hear Bulbasaur. Okay, no more Bulbasaur. Okay. I just put a 12 gauge down that thing's throat.
Oh,
I
there's
need
a
to make my
mansion.
helmet. A mansion?
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's a mansion. Let's clear it out. Actually, what
Which
do you
one
want to do?
first?
Which one do you think has iron in it? Hey, there's a this thing. You want a
Oh.
chest plate now?
Sure.
Just
I'll take
pull
one.
out. I bet. Let's go up. So, just put these two inside of your crafting table. It's very realistic. Trust me. Just on top of each other.
There it is.
there,
Slave.
there it is, Mr. Slave. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't understand that.
Why do I hear a Subway commercial?
You're a Subway commercial? It means there's a really good friend nearby. We're chilling. Oh my god, this is how we get emeralds, huh?
This is it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, this guy gave me a big hug. Slave armor. Oh, what the fuck? It's okay. Let's just go find the end. Let's find the end now. This way. Oh,
Oh, we need
this
iron?
way.
Wait, there's iron right here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is iron right there.
We got 3 of them.
Good job. We're gonna put the blaze rod in the middle.
Middle?
The blaze powder. Yep. Blaze powder on top.
On top.
And the iron at the bottom.
Finger.
Finger. Kid named Finger. Okay, ow. Okay. Got it. Wait. What?
We got an achievement. Save this for when we fight the Ender Dragon.
Digging straight down. Surely this doesn't go wrong. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, well, we're just here. Okay, got it. Oh, iron! Oh, we're saved! Wait, it's gonna be more scripted. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Meet on me? Let's build the final item. The final item. Samsolic crafting table. Go. Stick on the bottom right. And then fill in the top left, top middle block, and left part of the grid.
Ooh. Got the
Or like, I don't know
Buster
this word.
Sword. Gives me movement speed.
Busta. Yeah, it's bust. Ow. Okay, well, I don't think it does that much damage, so you can't one-shot me in the face. I wanted the Buster Sword in my playthrough, and I wanted you to have the Mecha Finger.
You want the Buster Sword?
Yeah, you use the Mecha Finger. I made this for you. I want the
Sweet.
Buster Sword. It's too cool.
Mom said it's my turn with the Buster Sword.
My turn. Let's go.
Is it hidden somewhere? Oh!
Jeez, man. Why do you keep killing me? Oh my goodness. I found it.
Found it!
Yes. Me.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, I lagged. Okay. Oh, where are we? You blocked?
I've got Ender Pearls. Yep. There's Jared's! Get
What?
away from the Subway Kid!
Oh, there's so many Jareds. Okay, let's get away from the Subway Kid, Jared. Where's the Ender Dragon? He's red and white. Yo, kill him. Yo, we did it.
We did it!
Yo, we did it.
Ow!
We
Wait,
did
can
it.
Ow!
Wow, we did it.
We
Oh,
did
we
it!
did it. We did it. Wow.
The
I'm so
infinite barrel
happy.
shotgun.
Yeah, I'm so happy about this. Oh my goodness, we did it. We did it. Don't worry, I despawned all your items with my shotgun.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, Jacobo, what did you think about our little mod pack that we had going on?
That was quite enjoyable.
That was quite enjoyable. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I spent a lot of time on this mod pack. Yeah, you're dual wielding your galaxy gas. I hope you guys had a good time watching me make and complete my own Minecraft mod. I left a link in the description if you wanted to try out my Big Pickle mod for yourself. If you've gotten this far in the video, I'd like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you like longer form content like this, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.